Is my flagship ready, Captain Katarn?
The Chimera is fully at your command, Admiral.
Excellent. Begin the campaign.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn and this is Star Wars Stellaris. I'm playing another solo campaign. This time I'm playing as the Galactic Empire. I'm using Stellaris 2.1 and I'm using Larrabee's new mod pack that he's made for the channel. It's available in the Discord. It has stripped out everything except the Star Wars ships. It's much more streamlined. It's updated for 2.1 and it's available for you to try now if you're interested in that. I'm playing as the Galactic Empire because I'm an Imperial at heart, as you know. This is my solo playthrough as well, so that means that some of the things that that you're used to seeing here, like cinematics and stuff, aren't going to apply, but this is just a way for me to get more content out and to really enjoy the game, because I can tell you that I love playing as Stellaris. We do have Star Destroyers in this mod. It has been fixed, and everything should be great, so I can promise you there'll be Star Destroyers and we're going to kick some ass. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use the default settings for this, which overhauls the AI's content. We'll do the 0.0 to 3 per planet for Goldie's planet modifiers. Alright, so as you can see, I'm starting out on Coruscant. It's very much like the Republic playthrough in a lot of ways. I have a very similar star system here that I chose. This one has a single star, because I think that matches Coruscant a little better. But you can see out here that we have a planet. We have Governor Tyla Maxim. That's fine. You can see that we have stormtroopers down here, and we're doing the best that we can. I like it. Unfortunately, some of our people are fairly unhappy. I have made this pretty difficult, pretty darn difficult actually. So my people are intelligent, strategic, sedentary, inquisitive, sadistic, and have a continental preference. The sadistic part is the real problem, because if we don't have slaves, they tend to get quite angry. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. That seems to be Empire-ish, and it gives me something to deal with. Now here, for our first one, our economy is looking pretty decent. We're starting with 200 minerals, 100 energy. We're making 10, 10, and 6. That's good. So we can focus on infrastructure improvements. We'll do the isotope refinery first, and then down here, monthly unity and campaigns, we'll do that. And finally, engineering lab. We're not going to be building any engineering for a little bit, so I'm going to go with coil gun. Alright, so those are our research. And as you can see, this is actually not bad. So it looks like we have about 8 systems or 7 systems that we can colonize before we have to really take a look at trying to lock out some of these systems. And we're in the center. I made it a pretty big galaxy because I want to have fun with this playthrough and let it get huge, especially because I'm just playing by myself. So there's a lot of empires out there, a lot of scary stuff, but it's all vanilla. I didn't add anything in this time special, because I want that to be part of the cinematic. Alright, so we have the Relentless Fleet down here. Let's take a look at them real quick just to see, because this is the Empire Light mod, so you can see that we have the CR-90 Corvettes. And we will have Star Destroyers because I did choose the right options. We've disabled the ability to screw up and not get the Star Destroyers. So if you choose Empire Light, you should be good to go. And let's get started. Oh, and also there are Star Wars weapons, I believe. And it forces the other empires to use it. If I understood his patch notes correctly. Hopefully that's the case. Let's just take a look at the ship designer real quick and see if we have them. We don't have them yet. I hope it's a choice that'll come up for us, but let's get started. All right, so first we're going to take that science ship that we do have, and we're going to send her out here to survey these systems. Tell her to survey like this, and then I will build another science ship at the spaceport right now, and then once we have the money for it, we'll have them recruit a scientist and choose all of these. All right, so we have a crown prince, but unfortunately, my son is never going to rule, because Emperor Tim Katarn on my own playthrough is of course eternal. He is charismatic. He's a pathfinder, which is a pretty cool thing. These are all random, and fertility preacher. Okay. The eternal part is the only one I can choose. These ones were random, so that's okay. And my agenda is secure the borders, which, bam, that's a pretty good agenda. Religion displeases the eternal. I agree. Alright, so we have our science ship out here. As soon as we get 200 credits, I can go ahead and create a new scientist. In the meantime, we're going to have our construction ship grab that physics research that's available. since we have the credits to spare, we'll go ahead and do that. Now, this game is pretty gorgeous. They pretty much absorbed the real space mod, probably added to it or updated it a little bit, and that's good for us, because then we get these really nice visuals, and I'm going to try to do as much visual playthrough as I can in this series. This is just, like I said, this is me having fun, getting some stuff out for the channel, just like the last one. So you're welcome to make comments on things that I do wrong, and I'll definitely read and respond to it. But I am batch recording these episodes a couple at a time, so that we have content for the channel. So I'm not always going to be able to respond to something that you say at the very next episode. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. And I'm not naming any ships. That is a cinematic thing. That's a Patreon only thing. Please understand that. It helps support the channel. Okay. I'm going to actually go up to fastest, because at the beginning it can be a little bit slow. I also have research speed turned down a little bit, so we don't have to wait forever to start making some serious gains. That'll be pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with this. We've got Coruscant, and it's good. So our planet actually has the 100% governing ethics attraction, and since it's a huge planet like this, it costs twice as much to live here, and food is less abundant. So that's kind of an issue. These people aren't happy, and we need to work on their happiness, I think. Especially if it's causing unrest. I didn't look. Let's see. Our unrest is about 13 right now, so we're going to have to really try to manage that. Now, for our Unity, I have always been choosing industry, and I really can't see anything that's better for that if you want to play optimally, because you have to get your economy rolling. But definitely let me know in the comments if you think that there is a better choice for that, because I'm certainly interested in hearing it. Okay, so we can build those mining stations now. We'll pick up another 3 minerals and another 2 energy. That's going to be a big deal. My science ship is actually doing pretty well for moving out and getting these. Now, we're going to be a little more strategic on which planets I take first, just because that'll allow me to build a little faster. Like, for example, Jack's Cool is cool, you know, over here. I mean, it's cool in the name. Research time routine, go ahead and make that so. That's actually pretty quick to do. Alright, here we have energy storage capacity plus 500, okay, or 5,000, economic district, good. Alright, so we have our first research speed. Now we have the choice to get research speed plus 5, so we'll go ahead and do that. Awesome. Now, I don't know exactly... Rock Brain, okay, let's see. I'm not going to read these, because that's a cinematic thing, so make it so. So basically... they want to excavate the core and transport to the near orbital station for study. So would that make it a special project? Okay, probably. I don't see anything here. Alright, so they failed. Nice. But we got physics, research, and energy from that. And that's good, because now we can get our scientist. So we'll go ahead here and recruit a new scientist. Actually, yeah, we're going to recruit this person for sure. And they're going to replace this... no, actually, they're going to be good, because everybody that we have has a research speed bonus that's researching right now. So that is an amazingly good start. Awesome. I'm going to put on automatic exploration for him. And she's going to research this one and hopefully do a little bit better. Alright, we got another industry here. Let's see, what's the first one? Yeah, mining stations. There we go. And now we're up to plus 13. Good. Study the stars. Yeah, we look at them anyway, so it's just free XP. You should probably always do that. Let's take a look. The coil gun was just done. Strange signal. We've picked up a transmission. Huh, on screen. Recorded message from a mushroom. I'm a little concerned about this. A whiff of something. Uh-oh. Let's pause that. Okay. Hi there, this is Professor... I'm going to actually read this because I don't know what the hell's going on. Waka Zor of the Something Extra Solar Intelligence Institute. We're sending this message across the galaxy in hope of reaching our brothers in intelligence. We do not have the technology to travel between the stars, but we hope that you can. By the time this message will reach you, all those who participated in its recording will likely be dead, but we are hopeful that you will honor our descendants with your visit. We know that our civilization is far from perfect, but still we hope that we can find each other for mutual understanding and be able to learn from each other. Interesting. We refuse to believe that the universe is cold and empty. We dream of the day we meet. The coordinates of our home system are attached to this message. Okay, so that's interesting. Interesting to say the least. Okay, so we found some aliens. Let me slow this down. This is going too fast. We'll go ahead and do Corvette build speed here because that'll be relevant. 2 months away from research. Awesome. Let's see. So we have the signal. Track all on map. Okay, so it's not that far away from us. But okay, we'll keep an eye on that. All right, so up here we have a tidally locked world, which is interesting, which means that it has habitability plus 50%. And energy credits plus 10 and food. So this is really a cool little world that we're going to definitely take. That'll be our first place that we go, I think. All right, so this is absolutely worth our time. So I'm going to move my construction ship here. And once he gets there, we should be able to take this world. Because you can see it already has plus 12 minerals. That would double our economy overnight. Picked up research speed. Now I'm going to do colony development speed, just because that'll be relevant here very shortly. On Coruscant, we can upgrade our energy stations because of our choices, which is nice to see. I need to get some happiness pretty quickly, so we probably need to enslave somebody just to make sure that my people are satisfied. Alright, I'm also going to start recruiting an admiral, so let's see, because they get experience even when they're sitting there, I think. Alright, Admiral Oram. She has a weapons range, which makes me pretty satisfied with this, but as a trickster he might have more use. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this guy gets more experience and he has a weapons range. She just gets 25 years that she lives longer because women always live longer, right? Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. Admiral Wardham's, that's fine. I don't care to change his name. Let's go ahead and upgrade the current fleet, and while we're doing that, let's take a look at them. So we have our ship designer here, and you can see we've got the Corvette, and now we have Coil Gun 2, which we'll put in there. In fact, we'll just go straight across with that since it's better than what we had. You gotta unclick auto-generate designs, so if you guys are like, why can't I save it? That's why. It's negative in energy, so now it's positive, and I can save that. Perfect, and I can also tell to auto-upgrade. Alright, let's see what else we have. We also have a missile boat, so I will go ahead and get that, and put in some missiles. So we'll call this Devastator 2. Okay, so my my right arrow key got broken in a Coca-Cola incident. So I need to get a new keyboard, but I've been pretty lazy with that. I haven't done it. So that's my bad. Right there. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so this is new. So we have a captain's ready room, which gives us evasion, and it uses a ton of power. I don't think we can afford to use any of these, but this is interesting. Kitchen sink. A clean crew is a happy crew. Okay, so this is part of a mod, or maybe they added this to the base Stellaris game. I don't know, but this is interesting. Accuracy. All right, so we can't afford to do that right now, but that's really cool to see that. All right, so we have the Devastator and the Devastator 2. All right, now if we go to pop growth speed, army damage, or biorefinery, we're gonna get pop growth speed for sure since we're trying to grow people for the entire game. It's super effective. Up here, he's about to come in on a food and a mineral tile. I'm actually going to move him over to a mineral tile because I think there's something that we might be able to build there. Yeah, like this in the future. Let's see. If I had slaves, we could build that right on this tile, and that would be perfect for it. But here, it's better for us to have a mining complex, so I'll go ahead and do that. All right, awesome. So the fleet's ready to upgrade again, so we'll do that. And then let's go ahead into the fleet manager and add the Devastator 2. Looks like this layout has changed on me a little bit, so I'll do 3 more of those, and we'll reinforce the fleet. All right, very good. I mean, that's going to cost us a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have done it quite yet, but also possible. The fact that I already have alpha aliens, let me see, are they... I don't know where they are. Did they leave already? Here they are. Okay, alright. Thankfully, they're biologic. I was thinking, man, if somebody already got their science ships into the heart of our empire, we're gonna be screwed. But that'll also create some strife and be kind of fun to try to get out there and get the galaxy. Very good. So our construction ship is sitting here, and it's waiting for its orders. As soon as we finish surveying this planet, which I think is probably the last one. Yeah, go ahead and research that. 75 days. Should be fine. And we're not quite done yet with the system. But you can see that this system is clearly worth taking as well. The 13 energy makes that a pretty good haul, actually. So here we have the Relentless Fleet. We now have 2 Devastator and a Devastator 2. And that has taken us up to 179, just slightly above the average. These ships themselves don't contribute a whole lot to the military, but that's fine. And it may also just use lasers. I don't know how he did the Star Wars mod for it. I mean, it's just my guess, since I don't have specifically turbo lasers and things like that. It may just have replaced all the effects, which would make it fine with me. I mean, as long as it looks cool, I am satisfied with it. Alright, we'll go back up to fast. Very nice. Alright, so our agenda is secure the borders, as I said, and that's pretty cool. Now, there is a possibility that even though I'm eternal in this playthrough, I may actually die, and that would kind of suck. Deceptive Giant. Okay, what we assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is not. Remarkable. It's a barren planet, and we get experience from that. So I guess we get another place that we could potentially... Okay, so it changes into a barren world, and we could actually possibly terraform this in the future and have another planet to live on. I love that. I don't know how we thought it was a gas giant and it was actually a barren world, but, you know, and you saw that the shroud was revealed. There's got to be some, like, weird force shit going on there. But let's see, what else does he have? Okay, he's leaving the system? Did we not survey this? Survey that system? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know why the scientist was just like, oh yeah, I'll just leave now. Like, that makes no sense. Finish surveying the system. We're wasting time here. All right, so we have a new tradition, and let's see, we can get research speed for industry. We'll do that. Let's see how our population building is going. All right, so we're doing Corvette build speed. As you can see, our research is not great right now. So on Coruscant, that might be the next thing that we have to focus on. We have we have all 3 bonuses here, so we can at least have one of each. That would be ideal. I do like to put the science bonuses on these worlds because there's a lot you can get from this. Okay, so the Cybrix. I had said before in the Republic playthrough I'd never actually finished that quest, so I'd like to do that just once in this, maybe, if we can. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh, we keep finding more minerals. The system just gets better and better. I mean, I'm not going to be able to afford to build all of this, but it's certainly going to be fun. Alright. And now, of course, it has to go all the way across the system again to finish that. It's going to take forever. And up here, you can see just how big these systems are, because my scientist is still researching them. I swear it takes, like, the worst path possible to do that. Okay, so we have 13 energy credits up there. I'm going to build another construction ship just because I want to start taking advantage of these. We're getting 17 minerals a month, so that's pretty decent. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So there's a lot of empires out here. None of them are actually Star Wars based. I'm just playing vanilla because I want to keep all of the cool stuff that I do like that to the cinematics, and I figure that you guys just want to see the Galactic Empire kick a whole lot of random alien ass. So I'm totally gonna do that, and of course Star Destroyers. All right, so our scientists continue to level up, so that's excellent to see, especially for our research scientists, because we get a pretty good boost to everything. We're only 6 months away from Corvette build speed. Alright, so our science ship down here has finally completed their orders, and I'm going to tell them to auto-explore now. Alright, so that means that our construction ship that's here can actually build our starbase. Alright, hopefully we also get the energy from that. I would be pissed if we don't. So, we'll see how that goes. Unless you get both, or they fix that you can do both. Because it used to be like, I think if you had the star base on the star, you didn't get it before. Not 100%, but hopefully that's not an issue now. So we're building that. We have our new construction ship out. And send them over here. Excuse me, and we'll take that system next. Because that way we'll have all of our minerals and all of our energy and really get this economy moving. Economy, economy, economy. That's really what the early game is in Stellaris if you want to win. Oh, look at that. That looks rather phallic. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we did pick that up, so now I can still build that station, so I'll do that just because I didn't know that I could. Alright, Corvette build speed, build cost, awesome. So now we have manufacturing, mining complex, Corvette hull, or blaster laser, turbo laser research chain. Hell yeah, we're doing turbo lasers, 20 months, getting into the Star Wars weapons. Break out the weapons. Nice. Alright, so we'll do that for sure, and like I said, Larrabee said that he's forced the AI to use them as well, so battles should be at least a little bit more entertaining from that point of view. Very exciting. And you can see this system's already shaping up pretty nicely with 6 energy. It's the thing, since we're going to colonize all of these, we want really nice planets like Jakku over here with only 3 energy. That's okay, but if I'm going to spend all the resources to colonize the system, we should get as much out of it as we can. Alright. And then I might even make another scientist. In fact, I think I'm going to do that just because, like, right now, exploration is the game. So it may actually be worth it to take Discovery as your first tree, just because as long as you're continuing to survey things, there's a lot of good things that does for you. So maybe after we do this one, I'll do Discovery next, just to do something a little different. But as soon as we can afford it, there we go. We get another science ship. And I'm going to go back up the fastest again, because nothing was happening on fast. Alright, our scientist continues to level up, so that's excellent. And I should be able to get a scientist now, so let me go into my leader tab and recruit another one. Let's see, who do we have? Okay, so this one would be perfect. Survey speed, and since she's for that, I'll do that, that's fine. Alright, and we'll send her out to explore. Okay, cool, so let's go ahead and go back. We picked up colony development speed plus 50. Now we have improved deflectors, basic combat rules, or fusion reactor. I'm going to get the fusion reactor because that unlocks some other technologies. I think that might allow us to step up into the next ship class. I'm not 100% sure, but I will do that. And here we have a new industry. What is this? Blast furnace or ship build speed? We'll get ship build speed. I'm not going to put any blast furnaces on Coruscant, so it's kind of not as important as potentially building those new ships. Alright, excellent. So down here, let's see, what else can we pick up that's relatively cheap? There's a 4 planet here, we definitely want that. So the nice thing to do is if you have limited resources, if you pick out the particularly good ones, you can grab those first. And then here, I mean, this will almost, it's like 50% resource increase, essentially. As soon as that month turns over, there we go, and I can give them orders to get this one too. So come here and get this, and then we'll be plus 8 minerals, and that will help us a lot. And the next thing I'll spend is over here in colonizing the system. So we definitely, if nothing else, we have to get out to here and to here, just so that we control the best choke points, but also to expand, because it would really suck if we couldn't. So we have a pale nebula down here, which is kind of a cool thing, and then what do we have up here? We have the Icados Shroud. I wish you could rename these. Wouldn't that be cool? Make it happen, Paradox. Alright. Really cool. Oh, look, and we're starting to get into the nebula, so I can kind of see it a little bit. And that's where this game is just fantastic. I mean, look at these stars. Look at all the overlays that they put in here. We made a heavy use of the cool backgrounds that you can do in Stellaris with the last cinematic, the last couple. And I think the background synced up a lot better this time. Yeah, here, this is more kind of like what we'd be used to. I would like to see just a couple star systems that have no gas around them. They're just black, kind of like this one. But, I mean, there's still a little bit there. I guess the reason they do that is so that you can really tell that you're moving around. I also like the asteroid belt in this. Okay, turbo laser color. We're going to get to choose our color of turbo lasers. And, of course, since we're the Empire, we're using green. Blue looks cool, too. But green is definitely the way to go. Alright, so we're up to 95. I think we can colonize up here. Nope, next month. Alright, what else do we have? We have, let's see, Defense Turbo Laser Mark II. So this is our point defense, so I'll go ahead and take that for sure. Production Quota Emergency Taxes, so this is minerals and unrest, or energy credits and unrest. Interesting, so these are planetary edicts. BioLab, off-world trading. We'll go ahead, we'll take this. 46 months on that, but I think that could be potentially useful. Alright, so we're gonna leave this one be for now. These two hard ones we don't really want to deal with. This one's challenging. We'll leave the challenging ones go. Alright, so our construction ship up here is ready. We'll build that starbase. Awesome. And I'm going to try to make these a little bit more digestible, so we'll keep these episodes around 30 to 40 minutes if I can. So we're getting right up on the end of episode 1 here, but we're doing a lot of the good stuff that you need to build out your empire. So that's fun. Yeah, we're up to 21 minerals a turn. That's a big deal. 22 now. And then this is going to eat into that, of course. Let's see. Did he finish that? No, he's still working on it, looks like. All right, after he's done with that, is there anything else that's worth prioritizing? I see that they're all mostly +2s at this point, so maybe I'll just have him come over here and build this one next. Okay, and then we'll get all of these, and that'll be fine. I kind of hate the micromanaging part of it, but you can't get away from it. All right, so up to 26 minerals a turn. That's a good deal. Let's see, how are we doing at Coruscant? Oh, he grew in here, and he needs something to do. So I'll move him down here, but not until I have the mining complex built, because I'm still going to focus again on minerals. Minerals make the universe go round. And you might say, why aren't you putting this on plus 5,000 food yet? Because I want the population growth bonus right now. We don't have enough of a surplus +6 for me to worry about the wasted food. I think that the 13% growth at the beginning is a little bit better for us. Now, if that was like +30 and I was wasting it, we can get there, you know, fairly quickly, I would do that. But right now, it's just not enough for me to make that change. Okay. Oh, Discovery, Strange Temple. Interesting. It's like a fat Chuthalu. How do you say that? Chithalu? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Alright, we better leave. So we got society research out of it. Like I said, I'm not going to read those so that they stay mysterious for the cinematics. Alright, so we're building those research stations. Perfect. Let's see if we can get some energy up here. Alright, we have a 3 and a 4. We'll send them to the 4. Routine, 120 days. That's 3 months. Go ahead and do it. We'll take this construction ship and we'll bring it here and we'll get that energy, which will double our energy. Alright, very good. So the Kai system is also a really nice one, and yeah, not bad. So these are really the best systems that we have. Like I said, we have to get out here anyway, so we might have to make him prioritize getting to this spike next. But I do like the fact that there are some systems that, at least at first glance, maybe don't go anywhere, and are kind of dead ends. So this is a little bit different than I'm used to in Stellaris, and I like it because we're gonna have to really, we have choke points now that are like hard reinforced, which is kind of nice. And you know, just like in regular Star Wars, they're like, oh, you can only get there through this system or whatever. I mean, the Solo movie was about that quite a bit. All right, now we can pick up some more of these. So let's come back and get this one, and after that, we'll get this one. Interesting. There we go. So time to get those two. Very cool. A zoological discovery. We received a report from the Goliath, which is currently in the Blith system. The system appears to have an unusual amount of psionic activity. We've never reported seeing so many in one place. Even more peculiar is that Giselle Akuram also reports that an activity seems to be focused around one terrestrial planet, and there's a large group of older things guarding it. Until they've been driven off, we'll not be able to explain the planet further. How odd. Okay. So, because of that, we can't actually... Oh, crap. And they're like 6... Okay, they're 6.7k. That's no trivial matter. So because of that, we can't survey that system. Okay, our admiral has learned how to lower their costs, which is great. That's a really good one. When you get that, that's super positive considering how expensive your fleet can become. All right, we have a new tradition. Let's go ahead and grab the blast furnace now. Like I said, it doesn't do a whole lot for us. Forge Worlds is actually pretty amazing. So every town on our planets has a 20% chance to contain an additional 2 minerals, and that actually that means 1 in 5 of our tiles is going to have more minerals, and that's a huge deal, especially for your economy early on. All right, so my construction ship is kind of doing nothing. Let's see out here. Okay, so we have our defense turbo lasers, and they're blue color apparently. Okay, so that makes sense. So you have your green for your major turbo lasers, and then you have your point defenses blue, which kind of looks like ion cannons. I dig it. I think those are good choices. Let's go ahead and take the mining complex now, because that'll, again, help the economy. I do want space torpedoes, because even in Star Wars they used projectiles, which, I mean, I don't know. I think in an energy world that's kind of wasteful to have to produce something when you can just fire a energy beam, but Lucas wanted to model it off of World War II style fighting, and that's exactly what you would get in that case. Let's see, we have the fusion reactor. Excellent. So now we can do physics lab, FTL inhibitor, or energy. Let's take a look at Coruscant. Where are we? Okay, so we'll move him over here. That's important. And I think that we're close. We'll get the energy grid, just because we'll start focusing on that on the planet next. Alright, so both of them need about double what we have. I don't want to micromanage these construction ships anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to do this. Listen to me, I don't want to micromanage them, and then I'm micromanaging them. So they'll get those two. And then after that, I'll just wait until we have enough for everything. Sweet. Alright. Hope you guys are having fun. Like I said, this is just a really quick and dirty playthrough. We'll leave that be for now. So that's cool that the anomalies, you actually have to think about them, whereas before it was kind of like, oh, what's the failure chance? And you'd look at it, you'd be like, 5%, that's going to fail. And it did, every time. Tell you what, these alpha aliens are practically everywhere. Maybe we should investigate that. Takes 6 months, but might be worth it. Maybe we'll get some science out of it, especially because I see them here, Okay, so we've gotten closer to this, and we can see our sensor range, that this planet's off on its own little spike. I'm a little scared about exploring that, but we can send a scientist to their doom. Wouldn't be the first time. I need the energy, so we're going to focus on that one first once we can do it. So we've discovered a Cybrick city. Oh, that's cool looking. Unbelievable. So colony development speed +5 and unity gained. So does that go into our... Yeah, that goes into our permanent modifiers, which is awesome. These modifiers are a cool thing. So it's at Moneta. Oh, very cool. So it's a toxic world, which I mean is not great. But the fact that it's a precursor city, that's cool. Maybe we can send droids to live there or something. I don't know, hazmat suits or something. Just thinking out loud here. Okay, through hard work, our scientist has developed new skills. They now have the maniacal trait. I like it. Routine 120 days. We'll go ahead and research that anomaly. That sounds like something that we want to discover. And I can't believe... Okay, well, they did. I thought that our scientists had left some of our closed systems uncharted, but they haven't. It's just me not being able to read, apparently. Alright, so we'll have him finish this off up here. Hey, it's a brand new year. So we did 10 years this time. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. So thanks, guys, for watching. This is episode number 1 of my Galactic Empire playthrough. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to, you know, put in the Star Wars music, ramp it up to 11, but I'm going to try to keep these around 30 minutes. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Captain Katarn. Hit the thumbs up. I'm going to put these out a couple times a week, and we're going to have fun with it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the verse.